Good support from the Everton fans here. They reckon there might be as many as 25,000 of them. Well, they'll be cheering now as Andy Gray takes it up. That's a clear obstruction there by Weber. And it'll be a yellow card for the Rapid sweeper, number 5, Herbert Weber, and a free kick to Everton. Enter Kevin Sheedy. The Rapid manager has been studying videos of Everton. He came to see their match against West Ham at Goodison Park. It's Sheedy curling it. Outfield on the far side! And it's been ruled out. Andy Gray's goal will not count. Brian Clough.
I saw the linesman's flag go up and I thought the decision was a bit harsh, actually.
So a half-time whistle. The first 45 minutes dominated almost completely by Everton, but nothing to show for it on the score sheet. And as Brian Clough says, they will need to go in and get their feet up and tell themselves to be patient and stay composed. So welcome back here in Rotterdam, 0-0. Everton then will get us underway as soon as Paolo Casarin, the referee from Italy, actors you were seeing at half-time, although we haven't seen a replay of it here in Rotterdam, there was a distinct possibility that Andy Gray's goal might have been onside. Well, it's still 0-0, that one didn't count. Kevin Sheedy with a long ball there, which Browneder heads for Stevens now to play forward. I wonder, Elton Wellesby down on the track side, if you can acquaint us to what the feeling was in the Everton dressing room at half-time.
Brian, I can do better than that. John Bailey, one of the Everton subs, is sat right beside me. John, what was Howard Kendall, Mick Heaton and Colin Harvey saying in there during the interval?
Well, there wasn't really much to say, Elton. The lads have been doing ever so well, and all it was a matter of them to just tell them to keep it going, but stay on your toes at the back, because we've got so much of the ball, and let's just watch out for their breaks. And I'm sure you see Neville Southall shouting all the time from the back just to keep them on our toes, because we've got so much territory advantage, and that's the main thing he was just stressing. Otherwise, just keep it going and the game will be ours.
Well, precisely the words really that Brian Clough was saying just before half-time, to keep their composure and their professionalism and their patience. Of course, there has to be a decision here tonight. If it's still level at the end of 90 minutes, we go into extra time, and my word, if it's like that at the end of that, we get those heart-thumping penalties again. There will be a decision here tonight. Weber, who's already been booked. Well, he looked as though he may have been offside there, Krankchuk, but that's a case in point there for Everton to stay on their toes. The break was on, the cross was in, Brian Clough.
The referee was watching the ball, actually, and the linesman, particularly the linesman, obviously, because he's responsible for offside. He was watching the ball, and the guy was definitely offside.
Well, it creates just a minor problem here for Everton as Rapid Vienna get this corner, their first of the game, which Peter Histrich will take, and Gary Stevens quite comfortably getting it away. But the warning was there for Everton, and I know it's one of Brian Clough's old feelings that all the time you're at 0-0, even if you're being overrun, you're always in with a chance. Well, certainly Rapid Vienna were overrun in that first half, but here's a good long throw. Vanden Hauwe getting up well to get it away. Ristic. Oh, the back pass might come to Sharp. He's got Andy Gray in there. That's the goal! Given away by Vienna in the end, and Andy Gray capitalised with help from Graham Sharp superbly. There's the back pass that was never going to reach his man. Here comes Graham Sharp, eluding the keeper, eluding the challenge. He looks up, what a ball that is, and what a lovely left foot finish there by Andy Gray. Everton in the lead. Brian Clough.
I do realise it was a bad back pass, but Sharp does absolutely magnificently here. He could have gone down there for a start, He even finds time to look up, and then he nearly puts it through the goalkeeper's hands.
Well, they may have got Van den Hal caught a little too far forward. The cross coming in, but Ratcliffe is there. Oh, good play by Bracewell. Sharp lurking away on the left flank. Peter Reid. Sharp wanting it again. Perfect pass, or is it, for Gary Stevens? Played in for Andy Gray. Good, confident passing movement here by Everton. Reid leading by 1-0. Bracewell. And again, getting it back. Everton fans are enjoying this. Bracewell again, but can they find the explosive finish? The dummy by Stephen. It's Paul Bracewell again, the little chip in for Trevor Stephen! Oh, magnificent save! Some save there by Konsel. But what a lovely piece of play by Trevor Stephen. Making that brilliant shooting chance for himself. Well, it's been a very one-sided game here, but Everton are leading by 1-0. And it's still close enough for all their territorial advantage to suggest that Everton must remain watchful. And here's Panenka on the ball again. Let's see what he can do with this one. Great quality he's got with his free kicks when he curls them, Kevin Sheedy style, is he's always on target. This is Weber. He's had a really fine game as a sweeper for Rapid. But here come Everton again. Sheedy's ball, hoping to release Trevor Stephen. From one end of the field to the other, and in the end pushed away by the number 4 Browneder for another Everton corner. Great ball by Sheedy. Fine run by Trevor Stephen. Everton still leading by 1-0, scored by Andy Gray. And if the photographer will just move just a moment for Kevin Sheedy, there's the cross coming in, and it went all the way, and it's in there, and it's Trevor Stephen, and it's the second for Everton. Well, the defence allowed that to go all the way through. Well, Trevor Stephen was Johnny on the spot. Trankjaer flares onto the field there, as you can see, which is a bit stupid. And Gröss making a great run. And Southall, for the first time, called into action and responds superbly. Well, there's a bit of class there, Brian. He's had so little to do, and when suddenly called upon, with about 82 minutes of the game gone, produces reactions like that.
He stood up straight and he kept his eye on the ball, and goalkeepers like a little bit more to do, as you well know. But the way he's playing at our place on Saturday, the ball seemed to stick to him like glue, and he's getting in the way of 99% of everything.
The flag is up for an offside against Graham Sharp, which was a curious decision, I must say. He looked okay to me. You're quite right about the Everton fans, and thus far that has been the case, and let's hope it stays that way. They've been magnificent ambassadors. So much so that I think in one of the squares in the town, the police in fact made out a football pitch and had the local police playing Everton fans in a football game at lunchtime. So that's... Oh, here's a chance for Krenkel! Krenkel! Well, what seemed impossible has happened. Rapid Vienna have found a breakthrough. Krenkel looking suspiciously offside, but the flag stayed down. Has brought Rapid Vienna dramatically back into the game with just 5 minutes left.
It's amazing what certain decisions can do in football. That looked offside from where I was sitting. Everton scored a goal that didn't look offside.
Now here's Sheedy. Well, there's the answer. take that! And if there were any lingering doubts for just a moment, that faithful left foot of Kevin Sheedy has put paid to those. Brian again, a lovely ball by Graham Sharp for Kevin Sheedy.
He takes it absolutely magnificently. Looks up, I think it clips the post and goes in.
But here's Panenka. Gary Stevens getting it away. Sharp up well, Panenka again. Sheedy, scorer of the third goal. Gray, the scorer of the first. If you've just joined us, 3-1 to Everton. Right at the end of this Cup Winners' Cup final in Rotterdam. Gary Stevens. Hit straight at the keeper. Apart from anything else, what do you think this does now for British football again and for your industry in particular, Brian?
Well, it can't do any harm. We're back winning another European trophy. We seem to be in the habit of it over the last 10-15 years. And I think we'll continue to win European trophies. And nobody's done it better than Everton tonight. They've done it with style, they've done it with class, they've done it with strength, and they've achieved everything without any problems. I think we've had 2 bookings, very, very minor offences, and they're a credit to us.
Well, that's good to hear. And I think most people watching it at home tonight would endorse all of that. It's not the final whistle, but it's a free kick to Rapid. It can't be more than a few seconds away, and Everton are close to winning the European Cup Winners' Cup. Pinas putting it through, the flag is up, it's offside. Free kick to Everton. They're nearly there. And now they are there. Everton have won it by 3 goals to 1. The goals from Gray, Stephen and Sheedy. Frankel replying to Rapid Vienna. And now the big moment. They've already had the First Division Championship trophy presented to them. Now it's the turn of the European Cup Winners' Cup to go back to Goodison Park. Slight hiccup, as we always seem to get. The presentation, in fact, to be made by Mr. Jacques Georges from France, who is the president of UEFA. Well, it's been pretty plain sailing for Everton most of the night here in Rotterdam. This might almost be the hardest journey of all. And the Everton fans, 20,000 of them and more in the stadium in Rotterdam. A joyous night for them, and certainly their team has done British football proud as Kevin Ratcliffe raises the European Cup Winners' Cup.